What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. It's your boy Illis Aura. Yes, it's me, Illis Aura, guys. Got a brand new video for you guys today. It's a great one. It's actually a squad builder. A lot of guys have been asking for squad builders on the channel, and I thought I'd do one. It's going to be a hybrid squad builder. But before getting into it, guys, if you want to show some support on the channel, don't forget to drop a like, hit that sub button, obviously turn bell notifications on so you don't miss any videos like these in the future, and comment for anything you want to see in the future. We had a couple of squad builder requests, and this is why we're doing this one today. So let's get straight into it, guys. It's a hybrid. What's the squad going to cost you? It's going to put you back at about 200,000 coins. Now, if you don't have 200,000 coins, you're probably thinking, Illis, how do you expect us to build a squad like this? Guys, if you can't farm 200,000 coins in a week on this current FIFA 19, there's something wrong with you. There's so many ways: squad battles, division rivals, FET champs. Literally in a week, if you spend all your time, not all your time, but just take a week to grind the game out, you can build this team quite easily. If you've got a couple of the players in the squad, which I suppose you do, because of its pack weight, then you save a couple of thousand coins there as well. So we'll get straight into it, guys. In goal, you've got an absolutely beast of a keeper. Undoubtedly one of the best keepers on the game itself. It's Hugo Lloris, and it's really hard for me to say this as an Arsenal fan. This guy's fantastic. In plain simple terms, in real life and in the game as well. He's 6'2", and his goalkeeping card is just amazing. 88 diving, 84 handling, 92 reflexes, 83 positioning. So that reflexes part is a major key over there, because there's just so many snap saves he makes, especially with crosses. There's so much times I've come against this Hugo Lloris card. I've got one-on-one with the keeper, with a cross. It's like literally 3 meters away from him. I've headed it into the corner with players like Aguero, Aubameyang, who's got high finishing, and he manages to claw it out of the corner. So definitely a card you want to get in there. One of the more expensive guys in the team, but someone you won't have to upgrade, really, guys. If you're going to go for De Gea, by all means, it's all preference. Hugo Lloris is like 70,000 coins cheaper, and he's going to do a job for you. Next, we're going to have right back Mr. Mainstay himself. Not as what's the word I'm looking for? As popular as he was in the last couple of FIFA installments. Definitely not one of the best right backs in the game. But we're doing a cheap squad builder. And what Valencia does give you is obviously pace. It gives you good mobility in terms of dribbling, good defending as well. He's got good strength for right back. At times it feels much more than 79. And obviously you're going to upgrade him some time in the future once you start saving coins. Maybe you get better pack luck, pack something nice, you sell it on. You want to get Kyle Walker in there, no doubt. But as a start, Valencia super right back. As you can see, I still use him in my current squad, and I got like a 3 million coin squad, so he does do a very good job. In centre back, probably this year's Eric Bailly. In all honesty, guys, this Davidson Sanchez card is filthy. It's got good pace, it's got amazing strength. Not amazing strength, but good strength. Obviously, this is basic. We're obviously going to add an anchor or a shadow, depending on your preference. I personally love the anchor. Just gives a more total rounded stat for a defender. And his pace is already good, so you don't really need a shadow. So go ahead, drop an anchor on him. It's going to put you back about 23,000 coins. About 25,000 coins you're going to look at for Davidson Sanchez. So these two Tottenham guys are quite expensive. These two make majority of the team in terms of coins. We've got a discard. Literally, he sells for discard, and I'll show you his card itself. He's got great pace for a centre back. He's got great pace. He's got great defending. And an anchor came on there, and he's jumping, shoots to the roof, so he'll be able to stop anything that comes in terms of a cross. And just hide his passing, hide his dribbling, hide his shooting, because it's a centre back. That's not something you're going to be looking at. And he's got good green stats, good pace, good defending, good physicals. Had this been a Premier League card, he would probably be selling for the price of Eric Bailly, around 5,000 coins. Next to him, I won't dig too much on Gabriel Paulista over there. Ex-Arsenal player, and he's been playing well at Valencia. But we go straight into the left back, and it's Felipe Luis. Good pace, good passing, good dribbling, good defending, good physicals. What you want in a left back, a right back, and a centre mid is more or less the same. You want to see a lot of green over all of his stats. And I mean, he ticks a lot of boxes. Not the paciest. He's more or less like a Marcus Alonso, but I feel he offers just a little bit more. He's a great little card. He's got good stamina, which is vital for your wing backs. Then we've got this year's installments. Timo Bakayoko in Kondogbia, Jeffrey Kondogbia. Very good card all round. He's literally a cheap Nangalan. He is exquisite, guys. Exquisite. Obviously, over time, because you've got these Brazilians in here, you want to maybe upgrade him to a Fabinho, which is, you know, coming up. It is the market crash, Black Friday market crash. New video coming up on that and what you should be investing in and how you can get your team quicker for cheaper, obviously. But throw Kondogbia in there, you probably even once he's out of the team, you probably keep him on the bench. He's that good of a card. I mean, look at his physicals: 83 jumping, stamina 85, strength 91, aggression 86, defending amazing, dribbling not too bad, passing not too bad, shooting and pace is quite good for CDM. Then inside the defensive mid, we got a bit of a catalyst, the beast of the team. It's Fernandinho. Once again, you know, nearly green in every stat. He ticks all the boxes, guys. If you don't have enough coins, you can obviously go for Matic, not a problem. You know, it's all about preference. I prefer Fernandinho. Sorry, guys, a lot of Inos in the Premier League now. I prefer Fernandinho just for the fact he's a little bit more mobile. He's got a little bit more pace, and then obviously Matic has got better strength, but not a problem. Interceptions and those sort of things still quite similar. We've got the catalyst now, so we've got 3 Spurs guys in this team. I'm an Arsenal fan, guys, so that shows you that these cards are very, very good in FIFA, because there's just no way I would consider putting a Spurs player in one of my teams, and Dele Alli is quite good, guys. In all honesty, in terms of Premier League, the only 2 better cams in this game is De Bruyne and Pogba, hands down. So Ali, you know, you're gonna have to upgrade him over time, but he's got great stamina. He's gonna finish most of the games. You can just see right across that board again. It's got lovely green stats, boys defending, which he's not going to do much of, but he can win the ball back. He literally doesn't have that bad defending when it comes to cams, and this card is just very, very good. Boys weak foot, which is 3-star. He's got a 4-star skill move to get you out of the tricky situations, and he's big. A lot of powerhouses in the back line. I mean, Sanchez, beast. Paulista, beast. Valencia, obviously very athletic player. Fernandinho as well. Kondogbia is like, you know, a shorter version of Pogba, and then Dele Alli as well, 6'2", very, very, very big guy in midfield. So your midfield is not a problem there. Then into right wing. So this one is a bit tricky for me because I'm not sure how much of you guys actually have the SBC Lucas. If you do, you save about 40,000 to 20 to 40,000 coins on the William card. Not sure what he's going for now. Might as well have a look. Yeah, he's going for about 18,000 coins. So you're gonna save about 17,000 coins if you've got the SBC Lucas in there, because he's literally one of the best right wings on the game, the SBC Lucas. However, if you don't have him, pick yourself up a Willian. He is a poor man's Salah. He's got 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, great pace, great dribbling, great okay passing, but in terms of passing itself, he could do a bit better as a winger, as a more attacking player. He's got okay long shots, you know, 81, curve 82, so he can get a couple of those finesses in. And he's gonna strong link to, you know, since last year's installment, one of the main strikers of the game, that's Gabriel Jesus. Doesn't feel as overpowered as last year's installment, but he's still very good quality, very good value for money. Obviously gonna wanna upgrade him over time to Aubameyang, Aguero if you like the smaller guys, the more mobile guys. But he's gonna do a job for you, and he's the type of player that's gonna get you, you know, 50 goals in 50 games. He's that type of player. He just makes these amazing attacking runs. He's very good on the ball. He can pass the ball. He can make those runs in behind. He has okay strength, you know, it's 68. But given the current team, he goes up by 4, depending on the game style you throw on him. His strength is okay, and it feels a little bit stronger than 68, in all honesty. And then to the last player in the starting 11, you know, no starter squad builder, is complete without Anthony Martial. Had a little bit of a downgrade on his weak foot this year, but still a very, very solid card. not very small as well, which is kind of weird. He actually looks smaller than 6 foot in game. He almost feels like Ben Yedder at times. But I think it's because of his agility. He's got good agility. I mean, look at his dribbling, guys. 86 dribbling, 81 shooting, 89 pace, 73 passing. Like, you know, short passes there, long pass, not the best. And then physicals, look at his strength, 75 strength. You'd never think that Anthony Martial is stronger than Gabriel Jesus. It's baffling for me. But that's the way it is in the game. And he's definitely a very good player. And then on the bench, we've got Wissam Ben Yedder. Reason I've gone for him is just more to save the coins instead of a Rodrigo, but it's literally like 3,000 coins difference, guys. So if you want a Rodrigo, throw him in. But I like the fact that his attacking work rate is high and his defensive work rate is high. He can also play up front as striker, but he's a little bit too short for that. I like a bigger guy, but nonetheless he can play striker as well, and he can make a fantastic cam if you need to throw Dele Alli off. And if you're playing FUT champs, this is why I've got these two there. Dembele, you know, great dribbler, guys. Dribbling 87, strength 90. He's a very good sentiment, very good box to box mate. Same can be said about Fred. He's obviously a little bit cheaper, and as you can see, green across all his stats. Very, very good card. And the reason we got these two in here is in case you're playing FUT champs and maybe you just want to be a little bit more defensive, so you can drop Ali to the bench and throw in Dembele or Fred just to win the ball back, and you can obviously play in the 4-3-2-1, but that's for another video. We'll go straight into custom tactics now. Won't be too long. So always defensive style, I always say pressure on heavy touch. It's not as bad as constant pressure where your players are going to be losing stamina and that sort of a thing, but it does help a bit when defending via AI style. So pressure and heavy touch is my go-to. Width, you know, you're really playing a very tight formation, so I keep it on 5 bars in terms of defense, because if you make it smaller, if you guys can see, the back line gets smaller as well. So cool attacking, your players are quite close to each other, but then your back line is exposed to the wings, and crossing is extremely overpowered on the current state. So definitely, you know, 45 bars depending on 5 bars depending on preference and depth. I always keep it on 4 bars. 3 bars is just too far and it feels like you can't get past the halfway line. Literally, you can't get past the halfway line. So I keep it on 4 bars. Offensive style always balanced when starting a game. Width, again, preference 4 to 5 bars, all up to you. I prefer my offense a little bit more narrow, just to have my players a little bit closer to play the fast 1-2s. And then players in box. The reason I put this to like 3 bars is because what I find a lot, even though you've got your sentiments and stay back while attacking, if they're close to the box, they actually make the run in towards the back, in towards the box. Apologies. And if the cross is not good enough, the cross gets cleared. You've got no sentiments to cover you in midfield. So if you had that problem and you're wondering why that's happening, even though you've set these guys to stay back while attacking, it's because of this, guys. It's the players in box. So you want to set it to about 3 to 4 bars. You just want your cam and maybe a striker and maybe obviously whatever opposite winger to come in and, you know, go for the cross. So 3 to 4 bars there. Corners, I've always got it on 2 just to stop the counter attack. You literally only need a guy at the first post, as we know. First post, near post corners are so overpowered, and free kicks as well. Only put it about 2 players in the box. Instructions won't be too long. I like to leave the strike on balance, but you know, if you like him to get in behind, by all means, go ahead, get in behind. Martial, Willian, I keep on getting behind just because I want them to make their runs when Gabriel Jesus gets the ball from either Fernandinho, Dele Alli, whoever from the back. Conductor, we've got on stay back while attacking. Dele Alli as well. We keep him on balanced. Fernandinho, we've got on stay back while attacking. Peeeeeace, stay back while attacking, as well as Antonio Valencia. And what I like to do with Dele Alli, just give him a free roam, because what happens is he actually gets to, you know, roam around that whole side, because he's actually playing on the right side, but when you got him at free roam, he's more of a cam. And another thing, you just want to tell him to stay on the edge of box for cross. That way he doesn't get into the box, you know, as often, so that Gabriel Jesus, if his back is towards goal, he always has that option of finding Dele Alli. So that's the video for today, guys. 200k squad builder with custom tactics and the formation itself. If you enjoyed the content in the channel, don't forget to smash that like button, hit that sub button, turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos like these in the future. It's your boy Aura.